Richard Ortiz, your host of TheFightersVoice.com. Every Saturday on Radio 1680 AM. Voiceography at its finest. Remember, every fighter has a voice.
And so do you at 1680 AM, The Fighter's Voice. This next segment is sponsored by Serrano's Furniture. Best furniture in Fresno, California. If you don't have furniture, hit up Serrano's Furniture. Even the Smoke Show uses it whenever he's in Fresno. We're sitting down to relax.
Right.
Enough said. How we doing, Smoke? Welcome back.
Thank you. Feeling good. Still here with you. Just rocking with you.
Hey, I want you to rock with me. That's what we want, man. That's what we want. Now, I'm going to come through it right in there. Let's put it into all this rumor, all this stuff going on in the Smoke Show's career. Tell us about your team. Who does it consist of? What does it consist of? And when can we see you back in the ring doing what you do best?
So, recently there's been some changes to my team. Some for the better and some for just, they just naturally happen. So as of right now, I have a new head coach. Coach Brian Williams is he's concentrating on his career. As we all know, he's a police officer and he serves the city of Fresno. And he does a great job of it.
Yeah, he does.
So he's got to really concentrate on that, and his family. And my career has started to go in a direction where that's going to take precedent. And so he had to pick and choose what he needs to do. And I love Coach B for everything he's done for me. So we both decided together that was the route that we need to go. Sometimes you just got to, he's like a father to me. Sometimes you got to hand your son off to someone else, and he's always going to be a mentor. He's always going to be the person that helped me get here. Without him, I wouldn't be here. And without me, he wouldn't have got there. It was a joint effort. And so, but now my head coach, as of right now, is Trinidad Valdez. He's always
from the Mad Town, but in California.
He's always been loyal to me. He's always been he's also been like a father, like a big brother, a mentor to me. And right away, me and him talked, and he's like, "I'll step in and I'll take you." And it wasn't even a situation like he wants that spot.
Yeah.
He took it in like if you need me,
I didn't mean to interrupt, but Trini was on the team, right?
Oh, he's always been my assistant coach,
exactly.
But now he's just moving to head coach. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that, and then also on the table is, I was speaking to you about this before, is Robert Garcia has contacted me not as soon, but a little bit after the fight, and he didn't know where I was with my team and everything, and he just let me know through, because he knows my cousin, like I said, Ronnie, Baby Bash, he knows him, and he got through him, and he got through my new assistant, Jared Vasor. And the word got to him that Robert Garcia is always obviously had an interest in me. He's invited me numerous times to his camp and just told them, he's always been interested in taking me on as a fighter and felt like there's a lot for me to gain from that. And so he just said that, if I'm interested, he's interested. And it's not a done deal. He's interested in me being a part of his camp and him coaching me. So that's something that I'm considering. Like I said, Trini's my head coach, but I will do a joint effort or go down and stay with them and things like that.
That'd be a great collaboration.
Yeah, whatever Trini thinks is helpful to our camp, I'm willing to do that. And so there's that. And then like I said, I got my new assistant Jared Vasor, and then also recently I've decided that family comes first. Family's over everything. A lot of times you can only trust family in a lot of things, and so I'm bringing my family into a lot of things. When it comes to selling tickets for me, running around doing assistant jobs, because there's just a lot of loose ends before that I couldn't trust. I couldn't trust what people were saying. Things start to get out of hand, and I blame myself because I didn't have my reign around it. I didn't put my hands around it. I just trusted them too much, and so now I need to put trust in my family, and I need to have a bigger hand in what I'm doing. And so when I say my family,
career, at the end of the day, you're the one in there taking the punches, giving the punches. Your life's at risk every single time you start.
Exactly what it is. It's always me, and anything that comes out of it is because of me. And I've always known that, because in this case, it's always been me and my coach. Like I knew it was because of me and Brian, or because me and Trini, that anyone's feeding off of anything. So it's because of us. No one's in there fighting with the cut eye, with blood all over their face.
Exactly.
No one's ever gonna feel that but me. And so my assisting and all that is gonna be Jared Vasor. He's part of my family. And then also my niece, who's like a sister to me, Alexis, is going to help me out with that. And so a couple of my cousins, but I'm keeping the family close now, and I'm just bringing all my family on to do that.
Keep those around you close that you can trust, and also keep thefightersvoice.com close, because, you need an advisor. We'll come and we'll take you to the top, Smoke and Joe, because we've always been fans. We've always been looking out for your best interests. And I want to talk about Robert Garcia. I did an interview with him right after the fight, and he said in the interview, And I quote, "Oh, I was pulling for Joe. I came here to see him fight." He said it straight out like that. He said it was a good fight. The other guy fought good, fought real good. He said, but I was pulling for Joe. So that said something there. Talked about loyalty, and then he said he had an interest in you. I mean, the guy, he can have whoever he wants come to his camp, and if he has an interest in you, you definitely got to take that opportunity. And I think if I was to come in as an advisor, that would be great for him and Trinidad to just collaborate together. Not saying that I am. That's what I would do. That'd be a great mix, because Robert Garcia, you can't go wrong with a man.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with a man. And I think that's great that your career is still going to take off. You have a lot of boxing left in you. Fresno has embraced you. You've embraced Fresno. Like I remember you said it. You said, "I'm so 5'9", I don't know what to do with myself." And I like that, man, because we're keeping it real. Just like we keep it real in the fighter's voice, man. But I got to ask you something, man. What's this whole Nate Diaz thing in the news? Gets his boxing license. How do you think that's going to help him in MMA, if in fact he is going to fight MMA again? Do you actually think he can be competitive in the boxing ring?
From what I've heard, he is competitive. Like, he sparred Andre Ward, and he's given us some good rounds. So I mean, I'm pretty sure there's fighters that he could go out there and fight and put on a show. As far as elite fighters, like him jumping in, like they're talking about Conor jumping in with Mayweather.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would go. Like, if he just jumps in there with Triple G at middleweight, or Canelo, or Chavez Jr. Even that actually might be a good fight, Chavez Jr. and Nate Diaz, because of the way they like to go at it. But I'm not sure how that would go. What I see that is, and the way I see fighting now, it's marketing. It's market.
Yeah,
we just talked about marketability. It's another feather in his cap. It's another hat he could wear, and it's another way to make money. Whether he could do it, whether he's even going to fight or not, people are we're talking about him.
Exactly.
Talk about him, he's going to make money.
Stop this bad boy. Yes, we're talking about him. Now I'm going to ask you, Joe. Is there somebody on your list? Who does Joe Louie Lopez want to fight next? If I had an open contract right now and I said, "Hey, I can make this happen," who would you like to fight?
Right now, for me, I just want to get back to building my career like I was. This last fight, I feel like I'm in the building stage. Like, I don't think no matter who came out on top, me or Kilo right now, needed to fight each other. I mean, you don't see Daniel Valdivia being forced to fight Jose Ramirez right now, right? You don't even see Jose Ramirez being forced to fight Felix Verdejo, who's the Puerto Rican part of Jose. You don't see them be forced to fight.
The Smoke Show, keeping it real here at 1680
Oh, we keep it real AF. We keep it real AF. And I'm just trying to tell you, like, me and Kilo did that for our promotional company. Well, his now, but at the time was just my promotional, and we did it for this town to sell tickets is what we did it for. And I would never undo what I did. You know what I mean? I would do it again. No. But I'm just saying, like, so I'm getting back to what I was supposed to be doing. And what Kilo's also going to do is building my career. I mean, I'm 8-2. I've got nowhere to go but up. And I just came off a fight where I lost, and it made me bigger. I couldn't even be bigger if I won. I walk around town, everyone just congratulates me. So thank you for that fight. Thank you for not quitting. They all know that after that first round, after I got headbutted, my corner could have stopped it. And the doctor came over, and I said, no. I said, I could see. I'm fine. I really couldn't see, but I said I was fine. And so, everyone thanks me. I came out on top. He came out on top, and I'm back to building where I need to be. You know what? We're going to take a commercial break right now, but we are going to pick up where we left off, because I do want to talk about that fight. Remember, 1680 AM in collaboration with The Answer, the fighter's voice. Every fighter has a voice, and so does Joe Louie Lopez here in studio. The fighter's voice with The Answer.